Hello everyone, I'm 18 Storm Track meteorologist Austin Haskins. We are dealing with a foggy and kind of a dreary start to our Friday. We've had some light rain around at times, and we're not done with the rain just yet. We have a lot of moisture around, which is also attributing to the fog. This area, low pressure around Little Rock and southern Missouri this morning, and that high pressure you see to the northeast is drawing in all of that warmer, goodness sakes. All right. 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, I'm 18 Storm Track meteorologist Austin Haskins. We have been dealing with a foggy and dreary start to our Friday. Area low pressure down to our south this morning is continuing to track off to the north. So we're getting a little bit of that rain from that this morning, mostly in scattered fashion, but also a high pressure to our east that's bringing in the milder air with a southerly flow, but it is also drawing in a lot of Gulf of Mexico moisture, and that will be continuing to stream into the area. And as the low gets closer to our area, our rain chances are going to increase as we get into this afternoon, late in the afternoon, more so into tonight. Also with that moisture, we have some fog. A dense fog advisory does continue until noon today for the entire area. Visibility down to a quarter mile or less at times. We have seen that already this morning, and that will continue for the next several hours, though I do anticipate maybe a little bit of improvement as we get to the afternoon, but I still think we're going to have some areas of fog around as we get into the afternoon and evening hours. So scattered showers will be around this morning. Again, not everyone's going to see rain this morning. Some of us have, but it hasn't been a lot. The main wave of rain with this system is not going to move in until about 3 o'clock down to the south and west, and shouldn't really reach the 29 and 94 corridor until about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. And then everyone is going to see several hours of light to moderate rain this evening. There may be some heavier downpours mixed in with that. And then we got to watch after midnight tonight as the data is becoming more in agreement that there will be at least some changeover to either a mix of rain and snow or some wet snow showers overnight tonight and into our Saturday morning. This run of Futurecast is keeping it north of I-94 and Highway 29, and then it's out of here by noon. And we even have a little bit of sunshine as we get into the afternoon hours on our Saturday before the clouds take back over again late Saturday night into Sunday. Here's another look at Futurecast. This is the HRRR model, and this one, again, is in pretty good agreement that that main wave of rain moves in this evening, and this one is actually showing more yellows, indicating moderate to heavier downpours of rain. But this model is not showing that changeover, suggesting that temperatures at the surface and upper levels are going to stay warm enough for this to all be rain. It may briefly change over up around maybe Medford, areas north and east of Ladysmith and the Phillips areas. And I've seen other solutions where it's more widespread over the Chippewa Valley in western Wisconsin, and others have had it farther east. So it really depends on where it cools the quickest at the upper levels and at the surface. And that is likely where we're going to see that changeover. But even so, I don't expect much of any accumulation with this. It's not guaranteed we're going to see accumulation, but those that do, it's not going to be a whole lot, as you'll see here in just a second. So the rainfall forecast, most likely anywhere from 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch. Higher end totals could approach an inch in some spots. So that snow that we got at the end of last week is going to all but be gone in most cases, in most places. Now the snowfall forecast, I'm thinking generally about 1/4 to 1/2 inch. Again, if we see any of that snow stick. High end totals, if it comes down hard enough, maybe a slushy inch or two certainly is possible. High temperatures across the area today in the low to mid 40s. The record high in Eau Claire today is 45, so we're going to be pretty close to that, but ultimately I think we're going to fall a little bit short of that. Lowest tonight, generally around 35 degrees. Again, up to the north, I have us down to about 33, 34. Farther southwest, closer to about 36. So that's why I think Arcadia, Alma, Durand areas probably going to stay all rain. But again, we could cool down enough to 33, 34, and that changes over to snow. So just stay with us. We'll keep you updated on that. Highs tomorrow, upper 30s and lower 40s, maybe some mid 40s farther to the south. If we clear out a little bit quicker, these numbers could be maybe a couple degrees higher potentially. And then Sunday, upper 30s, low 40s, a lot of clouds around, but still pretty nice for this time of the year. We're still mild on Monday, high of 37, and then we're going to see a cooling trend into next week. Now, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day are going to be dry, but by the end of next week, we're going to have high temperatures near to even slightly below average.